Hey, we can do this.
I know. I just thought I had more time.
Ladies, we're ready.
Ready?
Yeah. I just hope they are.
Pretty, what the fuck?
Good morning, EOJ! This is PR lead and fluffy overlord, Pretty Pegasus Wings, coming to you live from the bowels of the EOJ basement to give my state of address as director.
Pretty.
That's right! It's update number 19.5, not 20 because nothing has happened and yet everything has.
Pretty.
It sure is a beautifully damp day in the basement.
Pretty.
The perfect day to address the lovely fans of our community about the
Darling.
exciting future of Elements of Justice.
Darling! I'm sure whatever it is you have planned for the fans will be absolutely brilliant. But, if I may, what the fuck?
What?
You're the director?
Yes?
Do the fans know?
Was the opening cinematic not good enough?
Tell them why you are?
Ah, I didn't add that to my list. Sorry about that.
Worse than Twilight, I swear to God.
Hi, I'm Pretty Pegasus Wings, the voice actor of Coco Pamel, Zakora, and Diamond Tiara, and head of PR. You may have heard my voice work in various projects across the community, or seen one of my productions, understandably on pause for now. I've also done animations for EOJ, made BOJ 1-1, been a team leader for 2 departments, and made some smaller contributions in writing and art. Okay, cool, but Pretty, what happened and why are you the director? In order to explain what happened, we're going to have to go back to August of last year.
Darling, what is that?
For the sake of brevity, a lot of life happened. While there were many plans to get EOJ back on track, and much work was being done behind the scenes, the problems EOJ were facing were mounting. Life was calling, and a choice had to be made. Stay and attempt to balance 2 highly stressful things, or put focus on the more important of the 2. Projects of this scale, and with our specific and unique needs, require a careful, clean system and execution. Any small needle thrown into the gears can easily shut everything down or burn us out. EOJ's had these problems for a while, some since the beginning, but recent events accidentally exacerbated them. The problems being centralization. When the project or parts of the project are centered around the abilities and or knowledge of one or a few people, which had two effects. People considered to be more talented and got work done faster than others were given more positions, work, and attention over everyone, and people who had skills or knowledge no one else had, making them so important that if they weren't on the project, production would completely collapse, putting their importance over everyone else. Morale was harmed by this, and it further contributed to burnout, caused by the speed of production and near constant workload, even on breaks, and furthered by how working for so long on EOJ took away from other pursuits. A business mindset affected the environment, project, people, and how the overall direction was treated. We focused less on the art and joy of it all, and more on getting it done, which ruined our passion, creativity, and overall quality, and contributed to the problems including bad communication, an ever-changing problem, but in this case, our departments were isolated from one another, with some exceptions, to prevent needless arguing and help with focus. Our assets also had locks to prevent leaks, a non-existent problem that kneecapped certain teams' ability to work, leading to incomplete work and errors, adding to our workloads, affecting the series' quality, and deeply harming our team's bonds and passions. While bad communication was a major factor, and the ultimate blow that led to our extended hiatus, centralization is what kept EOJ in its worst bind. You may remember back before the hiatus how we couldn't release 3-6 because of rendering? While rendering is a pain, it was less because we couldn't, but because the only person who couldn't. That statement sums up much of why we took extra time to rework everything. The Ace Attorney mechanic animations, scene generation, the tool that keeps editors on our team, quality control, and rendering were all knowledge and assignments held by one person, our previous director, with exception to one mechanic. They also held the knowledge of the pipeline, the one who developed the current audio process, and organized the coding for this project, thus spurred on every single tool we currently have, all of which had to be figured out, reconstructed, and delegated. That doesn't include everything else that had been in a state of limbo since the last change, such as finances and the management of YouTube membership and Patreon. Who had access to what? Account access, live streaming, PR revival, which had previously been dismantled into a skeleton crew as it was considered unimportant, the messy state of communication barriers and permission loops for asset access, and how much was being saddled on just a handful of members to the point of mass burnout. A problem fixed by better delegation.
Hard to believe EOJ's been like this for a while.
And it shouldn't have been. These problems had been around for far too long, causing a lined-up domino of trouble to the point we face our greatest loss of members yet. People, some having faced these problems for years, had enough and determined EOJ would never get better. All over issues that leadership couldn't seem to figure out how to fix, or didn't realize just how troublesome they had become.
I went to Pretty when I noticed what was going on and how I could help. We knew EOJ could be better than this, that we could fix everything. I kept the team informed and assured them everything would be resolved while Pretty worked with
Mr. S.
to help him through this.
But it was too late. Time was up. According to the order of directorship, G was to leave after Case 3.
Mr. S.
Was to take over for Case 4, and I would take Case 5. This way, we'd have a fresh lineup of leadership so the project wouldn't fall apart. Planning for the future in a volunteer project is almost impossible. You don't know where it is you'll be in 5 years, what changes will come, how you'll feel about the project by then, assuming you make it to 5 years at all. We had hoped that the change would happen by Case 4, as we knew by the time the first early handoff happened, the timeline had to be shortened. With those few months in, I knew he was done. We both did. It was time to pass the hat along. So here we are! I have a strong directorship resume, all the knowledge about EOJ's production I need, the support of the amazing EOJ team, and a set of fail-safes and fixes to ensure EOJ's security and future. EOJ couldn't be in better care.
So, what is the plan?
That's a good question.
Are you going to
For the last few months, I've acquainted myself with each department and how they work, found emergency help, improved team communication, made PR plans up to 3-6's release, and established needed changes and fix-ups. Once settled, we restarted production far more securely and happily than before, putting us in Phase 2. External Affairs. First, inform the community with an update video. Check. Next, 3-5DC will release 1 week from this video's release, and 3-6 another week after that. After, 3-7 and the new BOJ will be released in some order within 3 months or so. We're currently shooting for a loose 3-month schedule, but it could take more or less time to produce. Regardless, we shoot for 3 months, at the max 5, to get episodes out consistently in a way that doesn't strain our team. I know, longer wait times suck. But not only is it better for the team, it can be better for you too. The more time we're given, the more we can do. Hence why I've begun a new initiative. Make EOJ stupid again! I promise there's a point to the name. To encourage our team's creativity and passion, we're asking them to make dumb stuff. Animated shorts, meme edits, whatever their heart desires. It's also a fun training tool. Nothing helps someone find their passion and creative spirit again than by fooling around and having fun. But whatever shall we do with all this content? What else but share it? Elements of Justice is looking to expand its content offerings. EOJ can't go on forever, so we're looking at ideas for the future. Along with extra content, we're looking to try casual live streams, where the team hangs out, plays games, whatever. It's something we'd like to try when we have time. But wait! There's more! PR is getting revitalized. You may have noticed we've been silent on the socials lately. That's because I was pretty much the only one running PR. Since becoming the leader of PR, I've had all kinds of ideas waiting to come alive. Problem was, with episodes coming out monthly and the thinning of the team and resources, it just wasn't possible. Now PR is being given a whole new life. New games, puzzles, new storytelling opportunities, and audience inclusion, EOJ Fest, and more. The ideas are overflowing, so get ready. We're also expanding our social media reach. For a while, we've only posted on Twitter, our community tab, and Discord, which can't reach everyone. Thus, we're considering posting on Tumblr and Instagram again, and adding new outlets like Blue Sky, and doing YouTube shorts. As for BOJ, we'll be returning to the audio drama format after 2-3. Doing visuals for both series takes more effort than we can afford. Time and effort that's better spent on the main series. With this change, BOJ will have more freedom to experiment and produce grander stories. No rigs means more BOJ-specific characters, more chances for the voice actors to shine, explore new ideas, and have fun again, while EOJ gets extra attention. Look forward to the stories you've been clamoring for and the ones you didn't know you wanted. Other changes include no more business mindset, everyone is important. No more centralization, now knowledge is shared. Setting free our assets and breaking down department walls. Better quality control. Revitalizing HR to assist in morale, project stability, and fun. More outreach with our community and then some. No more doubling up on major roles unless work is low. Free premiere live streams will include everyone again. No one left behind. Encouraging more breaks and better delegation of tasks. Getting people more involved by giving them more opportunities.
Even I have a place in the update videos. Wow!
And more! For EOJ supporters, we're working on improving things. Just gotta ensure our team and production are A-OK first. If you want to better support our project and don't already know, we have a Patreon, YouTube membership, and fan server boosts available. To wrap this up, have a small teaser as thanks for your patience.
Prosecutor Trixie, you may call your next witness.
Let's see who else you've got.
Who's Trixie's next witness? Who's going to come to the stand? Who the fuck is this guy?
So EOJ is getting better, the project isn't dying, and everyone's feeling good about the changes.
But we still need help. Certain departments are sparse, and if we don't find help soon, our teams could burn out again.
That's what my pretty awesome casting call is for. We need audio engineers, video editors, PR members, and extra wall of voice actors. To sign up, follow the instructions either on the sign-up doc or CCC page. You'll find links in the description. Audio engineers, show us samples of your edited audio pieces. Mastering in particular would be lovely. Video editors, dropping some samples of your editing work and experience would be perfect. As for PR, we're looking for writing skills, knowing basic grammar, and optionally, the basics of social media posting. If you want to impress us, include references to any past PR work, other skills such as video creation, art, graphics, etc., and other PR-related skills such as networking, outreach, etc. We're particularly looking for specific skills and knowledge in potential members as PR will be expanded from what it was. Reference this chart for further information on what it is we are specifically interested in for the position of PR. The basics are enough to be considered for any position on EOJ. Experience isn't necessary, but the more you know and the more skill you have, the more likely you are to be considered. If we like what we see, we'll invite you to an onboarding server where you'll learn the ropes and see if EOJ is right for you. If signing up for multiple roles and you're considering audio engineer and video editor, I recommend choosing one or the other between them because we're running this onboarding tight jeans tight, and you'll only be assigned one. For voice actors, drop us samples of your work. We're looking for male and female voices, but if your voice is androgynous, submit anyways. We're looking for range and skill first and foremost. Those chosen will be automatically accepted. Don't worry about having access to the needed programs or knowing every social media. Audacity is free. We'll be instructing you using the trials for the Adobe products if necessary, and we can teach you how to use the socials. The deadline is set 1 month from posting, so sign up by the date on the screen. As for our latest onboarding, I pulled from my various connections across the community to find new handy helpers, but we're also fortunate to have old friends return. I am pleased to announce that Kaylin, the one and only EOJ Trucy VA, has returned. But what about the Trucy auditions? We'd like to introduce the Fox Snyder, Turnabout V, and Cosmo Galaxy as new extras. While they didn't get the roles they hoped for, we're happy they accepted our offer all the same. Who knows? They could earn a character role next. Let's also welcome back an old musician from Case 2, Join the Herd. We're excited to have his compositions bring life to our scenes and characters once again. Lastly, let's welcome back Patrick Brown, who's worked harder than anyone to earn his place here, returning to assist our video editors in their time of need. It's so wonderful to have our update video punching bag back.
You may be wondering what I think about this. I'm already dead.
For our new friends, we have a new artist known for her work on The Bridge and her own creative endeavors. On her socials, she goes by Creative Dreams. It's Faith, a lovely addition to our team. And joining us as savior of the audio engineers, you may know her from her work from Dancing with the Shadows as a video and audio editor and co-director of Return of Villainy, Lindsay! Next, we have a new TL who is also new to the team. He's the leader of the newly refreshed HR department, the Red Priest. The priest has already helped liven the place with this beautiful eldritch cult temple and the foreboding chanting.
Thank you, Michelle. I think bringing me in would be the perfect marriage for two institutions.
Well, I'm glad we could help support your cult project by welcoming you aboard.
All for what is to come.
Hey, yo! Where do you want the sacrifice table?
In the back, right beneath the blood sigil, if you please.
Man, these new uniforms really do give a sense of unity.
Our new TL lineup isn't too different. James is now looking over the writers and helping with the musicians. Shannon is watching over the animators and artists. MLP Arts is still holding strong as our new voice actor TL. Pat, who's once again taken on the mantle of video editor team leader. Geodash is our newest TL for automation.
Happy to help.
And I'm still working as PR lead alongside my new responsibilities. Knox sadly had to step down from assistant director, as we determined it was not the role for him in the new era. So I had to send him to the boiler room, for he knew too much.
Wait, Freddy, didn't you say this was the exit? Why does it look like a boiler room? Oh no. No.
Don't worry, he's still here as my audio messenger, a mini team leader role, if you will. We're looking to delegate responsibilities once we find new leaders to assist. For now, we're building this place back up together. Yes, fires are going to pop up. Things will be a mess. There's no stopping issues, not with any project full of passionate creatives. We're going to keep making mistakes.
I'm fine.
Step aside. Who replaced the extinguishing foam with liquor?
Yeah, now it's a party.
But we're going to learn, grow, and strive to do better. EOJ has made it this far, faced more than most projects have, has gone through its fourth director, and here we stand, like the spiteful little ankle biters we are. There's nothing in this world or the next that can strike us! But it did, didn't it? So many people. 3 directors. Why is now any different? For many, EOJ is the dream. They look at our gilded doors and imagine the wonders inside. When we welcome them into our little dream factory, expectations are seldom met. We're not perfect, and I'm tired of pretending like we're these high-quality professionals. Sure, we have things other projects don't, like automation and PR, pretty visuals, advanced lip syncing, producing episodes faster than ever, offers from networks that only big channels get. And it's surreal. All of this feels like a dream. But that's what EOJ is. A dream. Built on one vision we all share. Nope, not him. No. Too far back! There they are. This project was built on a dream. A dream more than completing a sequel and then some. The dream was to uplift artists and creatives, give them a space to thrive, and a platform to make our every dream a reality. That's what EOJ was always supposed to be. For a time, we lost sight of that. People can say it's because we grew beyond our britches. Too much business mixed with the oils. But business is a part of art. It's how we got the Renaissance era of Disney, when business and artists found the right equilibrium of trust and teamwork. Was there too much business? Yes, but business alone is not what happened. Perhaps it's as simple as that it could never work. A dream too big. I can't help but smirk at that. Because that's a phrase I've been told all my life. Here I am anyways, accomplishing everything everyone said I wouldn't, and then some. Now I'm leading a heck of a project with some of the finest people I've ever had the pleasure of working with. If I was asked what went wrong, could we bring it back? I'd first say, of course we can bring it back. As long as there's a dream, the passion's hearth kept bright, and love beating in our hearts, it can't ever truly die. Just changes, grows. Maybe it breaks up and splits a little, but it still remains. What went wrong was forgetting what makes EOJ what it is. People. You, the ones watching, as much as the builders who come together that make us believe we can fly. When I took this position, I was pretty anxious, fearful. I didn't want to be here. Not really. I'm not upset or unthankful for the opportunity. More that I wish it didn't have to be this way. After I spoke with everyone, hearing their praise, I wanted to cry with boundless joy. But ultimately, I felt guilty. Like I had failed somehow. That I didn't deserve any of it. All I had done was be honest about everything. My feelings, my plans. Who knows if any of it will work? The project, its people, and our lovely community have gone through so much hurt. What if this would be the final push the project needs to fall? Then I watched this video by Real Pixels about one of my favorite Christmas movies, The Polar Express. It was these words that told me what I needed to hear. But more importantly, what we all needed to hear. It talks about the abandoned toy car scene. The abandoned toys represent the abandonment of belief, specifically children who don't believe in Santa, magic, and Christmas, even if this isn't explicitly the reason for their abandonment. The sadness that hangs over the scene represents the sadness that comes with this loss of belief, especially of Christmas. It's sad to leave that feeling behind, to abandon it to adulthood. The same feelings that the hero boy is grappling with throughout the whole film. Equally, I think it's about the fragility of faith and the human spirit. It's easy to get knocked down and abandon the beliefs and support systems you once knew. But it's also important that someone comes along and tries to mend it, if only for the benefit of others. Just as Santa Claus intends to do with the abandoned toys here, restoring and regifting them to those who need them. I think this moment, however brief it may be, has an impact on the hero boy, who considers the necessity to nurture belief, that neglecting it can lead to loss. And I think, for a lot of viewers, intentional or not, this might remind them of their own abandoned toys, and of the importance, if not of playing with them again, then at least passing them down to someone who will. This isn't Al's EOJ anymore. It's not G's or
Mr. S.
The EOJ you are seeing right now is our EOJ. That's how it's going to be for however long I have the pleasure of being its director. I don't know how long I'll be here. I don't know if it can be passed on at this point, as I stand at the edge of legacy. So I'll try to be here until the end, as director or as a VA. I believe in the power of our dreams and our vision, but more than that, I believe in myself and my people. I believe in the power of my words and my will to see every consonant and vowel I speak through. I hope you can join us in that. Before I send you off, there's something I must do. Something every director of EOJ should do. But first, I must find my happy place.
Oh, we're so going to make Gweb cry with this one.
Wait, what? What's that supposed to mean?
What do you fucking mean you're the director?
Please stop shaking me!
The money. The money. Oh, God, why?
When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow and the places that you know seem like fantasy, there's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
I'm the director!
Shameless
self-promotion!
Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. At least, I think I...
Miss Director, get down!
Well, if there's one good thing about being a woman on the internet, there'll always be white knights to protect you.
Hey! That's my job!
Big news, am I right? Our efforts have only just begun, but we're doing fine, so no worries. That said, I am a busy fluffy lion horse, so let's close this out. I don't have much to promote outside of my own voice acting commissions and Ko-fi. You can check out Conquest and Glass Wings, my other series, but Conquest is going to get a hard reboot. I'll explain later, promise. Just shower my people on EOJ, Conquest, and Glass Wings with love, if nothing else. We wouldn't have these projects without them. Speaking of, thank you to all the members who contributed to this video. You guys are absolute stars and have made this video shine better than I could have alone. Thanks to Faith for assisting with the character vectors. You're a real star, and we're so lucky to have you aboard. To MariaMoonlight for outstanding animatics. Gosh, you are such a talent. To Nox for doing all the audio despite having no team. Join him in the fiery pits of the broiler! Thank you to Pat for helping to edit this video. It's a behemoth and couldn't have been tackled alone. I honestly don't know what I'd do without Pat. If there's anyone to thank for getting production back up and running, it's this crazy guy, using all his free time to work with the coders, figure out all the editing and rendering stuff, and improving the process.
Happy to be back. Do you know how to use that thing?
I'm not sure, but we can find out. And to SuriDa for somehow taking my ideas and adding more crack with her drawings.
That's her, officer! She's the one responsible!
To Optic Rainfall, Web Shooter, Julius Gemstone, Silver Feathers, Jmboote, MLP Arts, Geodash, The Red Priest, Rune Doom, Twin Swords, and all the other lovely people who lent their voices. Be sure to follow us on the socials. Join the fan server, subscribe, like, comment. Please share the video or casting call and audition if you can. Did you make it this far? Then join the choir and comment, gonna make it work again. And, oh, yes, members, let's show them some thanks. Thanks to Yellow Bacon, Guyotee, Trapper Channer, Snowy Slide, KingXanaduu 18, Dark Car Rider, EVN, and Tasma88, Chris 13, I Love Gems, Violet, Wildly Gamer, Dylan 2, Squall, Angel Kitsune Vixen, Beverly Calvert, Hattie Sparkles, Galaxy, Kristen, Tracy Halloway, Astart 45, Emerald Glow, Minos Tarin, Minos Gaming, Daniel Timov, Pat, Ido Shan Nintendo, Will Guide 1990, Langu, Stefan Palma Ramirez, Javert Monoz, I'm sorry, I totally butchered that one, I'm pretty sure. Jalen Valentine, Jack the Fox 21, hey, it's the Geodash, how you doing? One Gamer of Gamers, Epic Failer, Farzaz 181, Richard Eldridge, Roasted Cashew, Tartan Otter, Dr. Matterson, Imperfect 13, Mr. Ethan, Placeholder, Lee Wolbrom, Whitefire 06, JTB, MariaMoonlight, the MariaMoonlight, hey, what's up? Hoodie Angel, JCJ, Sean Targant, Brony Loti, and Casriel. Woo! There's so many of you, despite the EOJ drought. Thank you so much for sticking this through with us. The next update video will be number 20 for realsies. Hope you're looking forward to what's coming. I'm practically shaking with excitement. Goodbye for now!
We're so back, baby. We're so